interaction with you concerning digital marketing, specifically Facebook ads. The reason why I've decided to do this live stream is that I know a lot of you have different problems relating to when your ads are not converting. And so sometimes I have different questions regarding problems you may have encountered relating to you running ads and the conversion rate is very low. So what I've decided to come this live, and I want you to, we'll be discussing some reasons why your ads are not converting. And I also want you to put your questions in the live stream. Ask me questions. I will respond to you live as you put your question, so that whatever problems that you may have, I will help you get a solution to that. So my name is David Asana, and founder of ENT Academy. We major in digital marketing, Facebook, Instagram, and Google Ads. So let's go. There are several reasons why your ad campaign may not be performing or not converting, and I'm going to take them one by one. Reason number one why your ad may not be converting is that you have chosen the wrong objective. Some of you don't have, or you may not have a proper understanding of how each of the advertising objectives work and the optimization goals. So for example, someone wants to do an advert to make sales, okay, but he wants to make sales by people contacting him on WhatsApp to buy, and he goes to select the sales objective. In that case, that person would not have good results. On the other hand, someone who wants people to buy directly from a website is supposed to choose the sales or the conversion objective. If that person goes to choose traffic, the advert would not perform. So the number one reason why your advert may not be performing is you did not choose the right objective and optimization goal. So if you want to sell direct on an e-commerce website, or typically on a website where people will have to buy and use their debit card to pay, you have to choose with the latest update on the ad manager, you have to use the sales objective. And the sales objective in the past, or the old name is the conversion objective. You have to choose that one and optimize for what? Purchase. That is what you have to do. Okay, so we go to number two. The second reason why your advert may not be performing well is that your budget is too small. Some of you may not have or you may not choose the right budget for your advert, and maybe you are running an ad campaign and your target location is the US or Canada, and you end up choosing a goal, for example, say $5 a day or $10 a day. It will not perform. So you have to look at each of the countries and their CPM. My advice is always that for any advert to do very well, that advert must always reach above 2,000 impressions per day before it can deliver any effective result. Because on average, you hardly will you get a purchase event for around 500 to 1,000 impressions. For most ad campaigns, you will have to get more than 2,000 impressions. So it depends on the location. There are some countries like let's say Ghana, Nigeria, you can spend less than $2 to reach 1,000 views. But in countries like US, Canada, for you to get 1,000 impressions, you will spend a minimum of around $20. And so the countries are not the same. Countries like US, Canada, Australia, UK, their CPM are very high. So depending on whichever objective you are choosing, your budget, your daily budget should be above $20. Okay, that is the second thing. The third thing that I'm talking about is the audience size. Some of you go and select a very small audience. So for example, you choose a location like let's say a city within the country, and the population of the audience in total is about, say, 200,000 people, a small city with a population of about 200 or 300,000, the advert will not perform. You need to choose a larger audience. At least the minimum I will advise for anybody, the minimum audience size for your advert to perform is at least 1 million people. Then, so when you set the ad campaign, check your audience and look at the audience size. Number 4, some of you may choose a bid cap. Okay, so you are bidding, and so when you are bidding is typically a way of you telling the Facebook algorithm that maybe you are running advert for sales and you are spending about, say, $50 a day, and you are telling Facebook that I want you to spend my advert and show to people to buy. However, I don't want the cost per conversion to cost me more than $20. In that case, Facebook will run your advert for you, but because you have given it a bid cap of like $20, if the right, like the system may realize, okay, we are supposed to spend up to about $30 to get you the right, to get you a conversion, but you have limited us to $20, so they will be constrained from spending your budget, and so you will not get a conversion. Yeah, so that's the third one. The fourth one that I will talk about, I think what I mentioned, that's the fourth one. Sorry, that's the fourth one. So the fifth one I'll talk about is the placement. The placement. So the placement, sometimes the problem is that, you see, some people will go and choose manual placement and they don't include Facebook feed. If you don't include Facebook feed is the number one placement where majority of people are. So you have to choose Facebook feed. Okay, you have to choose Facebook feed. Make sure that you optimize your advert well. And with feed, a majority, if you have a 1080 by 1080 video or picture, it will be able to show to the Facebook feed and get a lot of people for you. Because with your placement, if you don't choose Facebook feed, where over 70 to 80% of the audience are, then your advert is not going to perform well. If you follow this, it is going to help. And the last or bonus one I will advise you is that you have to, your media, your pictures, the pictures or videos you're going to use should be something that is charming, attractive, and then well designed or at least crafted. The images should be something that when people see, they really like to patronize those products or services. If you follow some of these tips that I have just recommended, it's going to help you a lot. Please, as I said, you can leave your comments in the comment section. If you have any problem running ad campaigns or getting good results, I will also leave my WhatsApp and Telegram link in the description. You can follow it to contact me, and I will help you get good results. We however charge for those services, and I can assure you that you will enjoy our services. Thank you once again, and see you in the next video. Bye.